I'm Andy.
And we finally started to see some really established couples this week, which is what
They're
I
getting
live
serious.
for. Because, I believe in love. And so we got to break
In
it all
paradise.
down. We got to get right to it, but we need our love triangle.
That's what we need. Get in here, Corey! Time for our love
I
triangle.
love our love triangle.
So the first kind of love triangle that we really see in this episode is with Crystal and Chris. They have like this what seems to be a strong relationship, but then
I'm not buying it. I don't buy Chris at all.
I think when they brought Crystal to Paradise, I thought she was going to be crazy drama and fight with all the ladies. And then she's totally normal. She's getting along with everyone. And Chris is the loser. Like, of all the people for her to end up with.
no, it's such
she
a
ends up with
bummer.
Chris.
Well, that's why when Connor came in, and even though I don't like Connor
Smoke
either,
show.
I still was kind of hoping that she chooses Connor because I dislike Chris that much.
Yeah.
So anyway,
That
so Connor
was all
comes
too
in
much.
and he's like talking to everybody, even though Crystal tells him that she and Chris kind of have a thing.
Right.
And she tells Chris, don't worry, like I told him that we have a thing. And then Connor's like, yeah, well, I still want to go on a date with you. She's like, okay. They go on this weird, like, mystical date, which, like, they got buried in the leaves.
And the guy with the weird drum?
Crystal and Connor, they make out. She goes back to Paradise, but then, like, kind of nothing happens, and she just
Yeah,
decides,
it's
like,
kinda-
Yeah.
Chris, like, throws her, like, this weird yoga date, and it's like, no.
Oh,
Connor's-
that was so
The
bad.
It was amazing because I thought the same thing, and then she actually said it when there was this long pause, and she said, "Oh, so you want me to work?"
Yeah, she's like, I have to work for this date. So Crystal chooses Chris, and Connor just kind of goes off, and he's like one of the
Yeah,
ones that
like,
like we
exactly.
don't know. So then there's the Jorda, Jenna, Benoit love triangle, which was a very juicy one because Jenna truly was torn. Like I didn't really feel like
But
Crystal
how was
was
she
torn.
torn?
I don't know.
By the way, she was gonna ditch him, and then all of a sudden was like, you know what? I think Jordan's the one
I know.
for me.
I
He's
thought she
got
was gonna
my
choose
heart.
Benoit, but I will say he is like. It does seem like he really, really likes Jenna, and they are kind of cute together. Doesn't it make you think that the producers like have something against Annalise? Because why do they keep showing her? Her edits are so mean, and why do they keep showing her blowing her nose so much?
Oh, her edits are so mean, but I love them so much.
Annalise just like she just wants love. She wants it so bad, and then
Yeah.
and then she get the worst news ever, which is that Kenny's leaving Paradise.
Oh, yeah,
for the
Kenny.
sweetest reason.
I love Kenny, but here's the thing.
Hang on, like he didn't know the dates.
I know.
Like he didn't know the dates when he
He's
came.
like, you know what? I just don't think I can miss that recital.
He must have thought he would have been gone by then. So right when you're like, oh, broken heart for Annalise, how is she gonna ever deal with this? It was
And
like,
cue the walk-in.
enter Smoke Show Camille, which by the way, I don't remember him at all.
I didn't remember him at all, and then when they said the 60-40, I was
Yeah.
like, oh, right.
One of the things that she had a connection with Camille was that they both had some sort of carnival trauma.
I know, which, by the way, I still don't even think that's a real thing.
And then, as if like an afterthought or like a tiny little bit of information, they also tell us who else leaves? Jubilee,
No, right.
because John doesn't like her, and then she just
By
goes,
the way, they didn't even show her face when she was leaving.
It was
We
literally
saw
like-
the back of her head holding the luggage.
yeah, that's all she was doing. You're like,
It's so
oh God.
good.
Another strong couple in Paradise
Yeah.
is Kevin and Astrid. One of my favorite couples, honestly.
Solid, but they had
Yeah.
a little bit of.
So they had a little bit of an issue because Kevin, I think, just gets into his own head. They're, to me, the most believable. Even like Tia and Colton
No.
and Kendall and Joe, who are supposed to be like some of the stronger ones, Kevin and Astrid to
No,
me
they're the
seem
ones
like
that are
the
the most
strongest.
legit.
Yeah.
There's no drama.
So okay, then the moment we had all been waiting for, the Kendall, Joe, Leo drama.
No one messes with my Joe.
Leo is just what a skis. I mean, he
Yeah.
literally like comes back from that date, tells
He was-
her all these things.
He was playing a character. He was playing a
But
villain.
why was she so into him to
That's
begin
what
with?
I'm saying.
She was like, I'm craving Leo.
Yeah,
And I was like, what does
well,
that even mean?
I agree.
Like a
Why?
hunky romance guy in a tropical
I just feel
location.
like
Who
Kendall didn't
cares?
think
Joe's
that.
got produce.
I agree.
You're biased.
So what happens is Leo kisses Chelsea,
Why?
and it seems like everyone on the island knows except for Kendall. Which like, how does she not know?
it's
like
so weird.
Well,
It's
that's
so
what Kevin
weird.
said. He thought she did know because everyone else knew.
yeah. So
Also
then
another
Paul-
reason why I like Kevin.
So when Kendall
Ugh.
gets so upset and goes to confront him, the way he tried to defend himself
Oh, he freaks out.
was so bad.
So
He goes from being
annoying.
like, oh, well, you're playing, you were just being an actress. I don't think you really liked me. It's like, where's
Yeah.
all this coming from? So, I mean, you just keep seeing the tease of the
Oh,
joke,
it was in
of
the
the water.
deep
I mean,
tease
so
over
for
the
so
summer
long.
and-
And when I actually watched the episode, when they started talking about it, I was like, oh man, this is gonna be the storyline that takes us to the rest of the episode.
Oh, I know, and it was like a
It
third
was
of the
a
way
blink
into
of
the
an eye.
episode.
So Joe has this cute
He
little
will
like
see
hero
that.
moment. So
But I
I'm-
love that Kendall was like, he was so rude. Joe, I love you.
Yeah, and suddenly that their relationship is like they're falling for each other.
That's
And then
so
Joe
weird.
called Kendall his girlfriend. So that was cute. So good for them. We'll see what happens.
Yeah,
Wrap it up.
Go away, Leo. Don't care about
Yeah,
you
bye.
anymore. So then the next couple is Eric.
We love. Let's see the shimmy. Yep, that's Eric, all right. I know those moves.
Eric gets the date card,
Get the
takes
cheese,
Angela,
chase the cheese.
and they
Oh,
have
that made me
this
laugh.
date of luxury.
Oh, the ice cream. Did they give them Lactaid or like what happens? That was more, I started to get like acid reflux watching them eat that ice cream.
They decide that the two of them are all in with each other. So you're like, great,
Yeah.
these two really
Awesome.
cute,
Committed.
really cute.
Until.
Happy for both of them.
Until Cassandra comes
Yep.
in, and suddenly Eric is like not
She's
so
got a
all
nice
in.
booty.
I know.
But did you see in the tease
Yeah.
that he starts getting he's really upset
Oh,
in the
yeah.
tease?
I think that
Another
they'll
love
make him out
He's
as a
gonna
hero.
redeem himself.
But can we also just talk really quickly about how Eric, when he was on The Bachelorette with Rachel, just always seemed really sad.
Did you think?
I always he just always seemed like it was like maybe this isn't the right thing
He
for
shouldn't
him.
be
It's not the
there.
right for
It was
him.
like-
And now he's like got the shimmy and the
Yeah.
whole thing. He's
Paradise
talking
is
about
his scene.
chasing the cheese. I wouldn't be mad if he ends up being the next Bachelor.
Ooh, wow, Corey.
Oh my God! See, this is why we keep
Rose
you in the
drop.
cube. So then we go to the cocktail party,
Yep.
and it's very clear who the couples are. The one person that was kind of like, who is she gonna choose? Was Chelsea. They called her the Bachelor in Paradise Bachelorette.
Yeah.
So Connor goes home, Benoit goes home,
Dumped
and
after
David
dumped
goes home
after
because she
dumped
ends up
after
choosing
No.
John.
Benoit.
But it's very clear even after that rose ceremony that the two of them aren't gonna be anything.
No, it's just kind of like I have to give it to somebody.
Olivia comes in, who it's honestly, and I know we say this a lot,
Yep.
but it is as if I've never seen this person.
I have
in my
never seen
entire
her
life.
before.
And she ends up asking, obviously, John on today because he was the only one available, and they go to a quinceanera. So then we get this tease, which again, they do such a good job with the teases, but now I'm starting to think that all these teases are just like the big moments we see are just little blips.
Yeah, just little nothing.
They're not real
Any
things.
kind of action, they kind of tease you with it.
At the end of this episode, because of what happens with Eric and Angela, they start like when one a couple falls.
Oh, the
all
dominoes
couples
go.
fall.
But who do we think is going to stay together?
do we have?
I think we've
Okay,
only
should we
got
call it? So
There's-
I think they're gonna stay together.
yes. and
I
some
don't
people-
think they're gonna make it.
I think they are.
Nope.
Definitely not.
Nope. He's
Nope.
going to dump her.
I don't think so.
I think that they
through
get
the
through the end of the
show,
show,
but
and then
then
they've now
afterwards,
since
no.
broken up.
No.
Nope.
I think they make it.
I do too.
I do too. I'm on board
Okay,
with them.
and honestly,
Nope.
I don't think any of
All
these
of
people
them.
make it. I'm excited to see what happens with all these couples and see if our predictions are right.
Yeah.
A big thanks to you guys for tuning in,
Yeah.
And check out our recap next week.
Comment below to tell us what you think.
especially if you think Eric should be the Bachelor.
He's got to
Yes.
be. Corey,
I
that was
like
a great
that idea.
prediction.
I know, right? Because I'm.
Cheers.
Cheers. Oh, you good?
I'm good.
Okay.